don't you guys think it's strange that mainstream media, major news networks aren't making this a huge deal?
His support amongst black men after they did that doubled.
Oh, no.
So I'm not sure it's working as well. Another poll that came out by the University of Chicago shows that a quarter of young black men are supporting Trump.
No. No.
That's never happened before. 44% of young Latino men said they'll back Trump.
No, 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 no.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel Modern Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I really do appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that you are all following me on the platforms you see above and the ones below. And clicking this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. Make sure that when you do subscribe, double check and make sure that you still are, but make sure you got that dang on bell button hit. Yeah, make sure that you have the bell button clicked to all notifications. That way you should be notified in theory when I do go live, all right? Appreciate it. Okay, folks, so we have to talk about this, and I'm going to keep it going because if the news don't want to do it, mainstream media doesn't want to do it, any of the major news networks that you know, why they aren't making this a deal should let you know something. What am I talking about? The fact that blacks have completely, not all together, but a huge number of blacks are now supporting Trump. They're turning Republican because of the current situation that we have going on right now. Now, you might think that there's not no significance, but it definitely is some significance. And in particular, the fact that it's a lot of black men that are doing it, which I'm very thrilled about, but also our sisters, they are not voting for Kamala Harris either, and they are voting for President Trump. But what we need to be asking ourselves is this: why aren't the major news networks, who will be quick to talk about black people getting shot by police, black people, some white person says something racist, black person this, black can't do anything a white person does to a black person, they'll put that on the forefront, right? But the fact that black people are doing something historical right now in real time, they don't want to talk about it. I bet you what's going on right now is not going to make February. What are you talking about February, Ty? I bet you know what? Watch this first and I'm going to finish my thought.
So I went to Atlanta to talk to some of these men as part of our exclusive Barbershop Talk series. Take a look.
What would you say is the state of the community right now?
Oh, man, well, right now, the state of the community is, we're kind of in disarray.
Disarray.
Yes, we want to know what's going to happen in November.
If the election were held today, who do y'all think is going to win?
I think Trump about
It's going to be close. In here, we've seen more people leaning towards Kamala Harris.
It's not about the person, right? I've never fallen in love with a personality. If you look at my history of voting, even this most current one, it's not down the line blue all the time. It's not all red. It's a mixture because I look at people.
You pick who's best for
I pick
the
who's
situation.
best, period.
What are you hearing from people right now?
A way for them to work for themselves.
Yeah.
And they want to pick the best candidate that allow them
To work for themselves.
Right. And a lot of times you have people like my guy right here who's looking for an opportunity to start his own business. Mm-hmm. And he's telling me, what president would actually help me the best? So I'm telling him, I think Kamala.
Guess what? I voted for her and Biden last time.
Okay, so you voted for Biden and you gave him a shot.
Right.
Okay.
And my pockets hurt. I don't want my pockets hurting.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. I'm gonna support Trump. I mean, it's obvious. But he gave us 4 years of peace and prosperity, a secure border, no new wars. And one of the biggest things that speak to me as a business owner is the border. I mean, inflation, we have more dollars chasing less goods, and an invasion also is another form of inflation because we have more people that are needing, less products.
What would you say is the number one issue facing Black America right now?
Oh, man, the number one issue I'd say facing Black America is the trust of Washington, D.C. The inflation is crazy high right now. Interest rates are up. And we just don't believe what's in office right now is going to support us another 4 years.
I consider myself middle class.
Yeah.
And I can relate to Ms. Harris a little bit more, or a lot more. But at the same time, you know, I respect other people's opinion. And, you know, with that being said, you know, the financial agenda that works best for me is the one that's going to give me that $50,000 tax break if I should start another business, or save me $6,000 to $7,000 on taxes during that year.
Kamala hasn't presented a plan yet on what she's going to do. All she's talked about is what she's going to give people. She's going to give people all this stuff. We're going to give you a $25,000 tax credit to buy a house.
That's not enough for you.
Well, it don't matter if you give these people $25,000. They're not going to buy a house. They're not going to do it. Everybody wants something for free. You know, that's what the Democrats think. If we give you something, you'll vote for us. I don't need a handout. I need an opportunity.
What is the number one issue folks talk about that's facing them in life? Is it the economy? Is it, you know, more jobs?
Sports. But no, really.
That too.
Yeah. But again, people come from all walks of life in this barbershop.
And that's the beauty of Georgia.
That's correct. And that's the beauty of any barbershop in America. Really.
That's true.
So as you can see, it's split in Georgia, and it's a tough race in Georgia as well. A lot of black businesses also there as well. I think the one thing that you can take away is, and I continue to say this, I'm not suggesting that the whole barbershop is going to vote for Donald Trump. I've never said that in any of the ones that we've covered, but we've never seen this amount of black men supporting a Republican candidate. And I think that's why the alarm bells are going off. There's still some people in the barbershop that's going to vote for Kamala Harris.
Yeah, and particularly the one guy who said, look, the Democrats are going to give you as much stuff as they can to get your vote.
Yeah.
Talking about the $25,000 to buy a house, nobody's going to buy a house. They just want free stuff.
Also, people just can't afford it right now.
Also, would you say that indicative of the passion, Georgia's through the roof with early voting?
Yeah, they are.
Through the roof. Remember Jim Crow 2.0? It was supposed to be anti-minority. They're trying to keep minorities from voting. Really? Tell that to the turnout in 2022, and then you look at this in 2024.
Not just that, Brian, but when they coined that phrase, of course they were trying to link Brian Kemp to that. His support amongst black men after they did that doubled. So I'm not sure is working as well. Another poll that came out by the University of Chicago shows that a quarter of young black men are supporting Trump. That's never happened before. 44% of young Latino men said they'll back Trump. So alarm bells are going off in the campaign.
The reason is because
it's the economy.
The economy.
It's the economy. You can scare people all day, but people want to provide for their families.
Oh, brilliant, wasn't it? I loved it. What am I talking about that's not going to make February? What you mean by February time? Black History Month? I bet you they won't say President Trump had one of the biggest turnarounds amongst blacks who were Democratic that end up voting Republican. Blacks, for the first time in X amount of years, are starting to leave the Democratic Party and have voted in a huge number Republican. I bet they don't talk about nothing like that. Why? Because guess what? It's going to make a whole lot of other blacks wonder what's going on here. Can you imagine if they started putting this information out there? Woo, show videos like this constantly, all the time. It's going to make a lot of brothers and sisters who are black to look at this and be like, wait a minute, why are they turning red? Why are they voting for Donald Trump? Because we've been told that Donald Trump is a racist. So then, if Donald Trump is a racist, I know that my fellow brothers and sisters ain't that stupid to vote for this racist man. Why are they voting for him? Let me find out. Then you need to ask yourself, why aren't they showing us this? Why aren't they telling us this? Why aren't they showing us that we got brothers and sisters who are voting for Trump? And why? Why aren't they letting us hear the sound bites of why these brothers and sisters are voting for Trump and not Kamala Harris? Why aren't they showing us this? They don't want to show you that because they know that it's a danger, folks. It is a complete danger. I love the information that was spread right here. I love the fact that these people were speaking so candidly and openly. I love, again, how our brothers and sisters are saying, hey, if you voting for Trump, that's your prerogative. You know, that's what this is about. You have every right. But the ones we need to watch out for are the ones who get completely pissed and mad. I can't believe, look at these niggas. They up here vote. They running back to massa. They running. You can do all that all you want to, but nobody has been able to give me no substantial evidence of why our decision is completely wrong. Just because you're going to tell me Trump is a clown, Trump is it is, I can do the same thing and say that about the candidate you voting for. But show me something real. Give me something real. Quit reading off a brochure what you're supposed to call a black person that's not voting Democrat. Coon, Negro, bootlicker, house Negro, tap dancer for the white man, you can Sambo, Uncle Tom. Okay, after all that's out the way, what else do you got? You vote for a clown. That's okay. What else do you got? You got nothing. While you are sitting here with your choice and you voting for a person that can't even answer your questions. Show me where she answers y'all question. I'll wait. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this video. Show them some love by leaving it in the comment section. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, do what you see, what's going on in that cloud right there. Do it. The next video that I would do, most likely in chronological order, is going to be up here. Things that I do as a variety on this channel will be down here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.